Hello there, Wham, and welcome to Tikal's Journey. Today we are doing level 23. We're almost there, guys. It's Twilight Ascends. An all-out war is breaking out between the Matak and Dakini after their temporary alliance suddenly ended. We'll try our best to stay alive as much as possible and then defeat them when their numbers are down. Interesting, look at all these spells, guys. Here we go, let's see if I can actually move my mouse at a reasonable pace. It doesn't seem to be moving very quickly. Okay, there's no warband either, so let's just charge blast. Let's quickly build a hut. If I can click the right thing. As you can see, the red tribe are right next to us. Let's go and have a look. Here is the Dakini. They are right next to the Matak tribe. They're at war already. They're fighting already. And the tribes are quite big. And here's our ally over here on the other side of the island. They might be able to do something. Not really often our ally does something, but let's hope they do something this game. I like the little defense they've got around the reincarnation site. That's pretty cool. So what are our guys up to here? They're trying to build this hut. This is our base here. It's not too big. We might be able to get a few huts down. We can build along here. Maybe a land bridge up here and make some defense on the hills, but I'm not too sure yet. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm going to charge a swamp. That's the norm, guys. Always go for the initial swamp. Okay, that sucks. Well, let's just keep building. We can build down here and take the wood over here. And here as well. It's very difficult. I don't know. I mention this all the time, but playing on a high resolution, because I move my mouse from the right to the left, it doesn't go very quick. It's quite slow. Where it's on a low resolution, I can move my mouse around. No problemo. So we've got trees here, but I don't want to build on all the trees, but it looks like we might have to. Bit of a swarm battle going on here between the oh, there's the magical shield guy. It took level 23 to get magical shield, so there is the magical shield. Let's have a look and see if there's anything else on this map. Any stone heads or anything? No. That's their balloon hut over there, so we might get attacked by balloons and the like. We can get a temple here, can't we? Let's maybe just farm a bit wood first. Just like this. There we go, we've got a couple more huts now. Keep building down here. I mean, this is where we'll get attacked first as well, so... These huts are going to be susceptible to being killed, so let's bring our shaman down there for a bit of defense. As you can see, the terrain and the textures, they're the same as... I think it's the same. It actually has a bit of a different feel to it, actually, compared to the end of the original campaign, level 25. It's a bit of a more purpley feel. As you can see, the plans are a bit different as well. The damaged land is like a greeny colour. See, shit's going down over there by them, so sort of we just have to... We have to chill a bit and wait for our turn. Is what they wants us to do, what the creator of the game told us to do. That's who's leaving us the message, guys. It's the creator of the game. I mean, who else is leaving that message? Who leaves the message in the original game, guys? That's a good question. Someone says, shame and you're not charging enough spells and you're wasting mana. Who is it that says that, guys? I need to know. I need to know. So we obviously didn't have any warband on this map, so it's obviously going to be a bit of a slow start. So that's why why we are harvesting and dismantling and all that boring stuff. There is my temple. Come on, I can build here, surely. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get a couple of preachers in case shit goes down. I might risk it and go for an Angel of Death, guys. We'll risk the Angel of Death after we get the swamp. Let's dismantle this one as well. I'm so tired, guys. I've been looking after my daughter for the past 2 weeks full time because her grandparents are away on holiday, and she's meant to go to nursery in the morning, but she had an illness and she's still recovering from that illness, so she can't be around other children. So I've got to look after her during the morning as well as the afternoon, like I normally do. So I'm up at 6 o'clock. Doing everything, get ready for her when she wakes up. And then I'm with her all day long, and it's very exhausting being a full-time father while you're at home. While the woman is out at work earning the money You can call it money in Argentina. Pesos, the Argentinian pesos. It's like 19 pesos to the pound at the moment. It used to be like 23, 24, but that's when the pound took a hit with the European Union vote. So the peso it's like things cost very similar. That's the worst. We have to keep charging that now. Things cost very similar to England. However, Argentinian people earn like on average 3 times less. The minimum wage is ridiculous here. I think it's the same in the other Latin American countries as well. It's just it's why they call it the third world, but that's a bit of a calling it the third world is a bit of an insult. It's just a developing country is what it is. Will it ever be developed? That's a great question. I don't honestly know. The way the state of some of these countries are in South America, I don't think any of them will be developed in the next century, maybe in 500 years. But for now, it's like people are just forced to live for the sake of living, and that's all they know. That's all they can do. They go to work to live, and they live to go to work. It's a bit of a sad existence, but that's all they know. As the human race, you just do what you do to survive. Hope one day things get better. So, you know, I am from England, so that's why I have this perspective. I've obviously been able to witness 2 sides of the coin. You guys let me know if anyone's lived in like 2 countries, especially differing countries like the UK and Argentina. Let me know what your differences have been, what you've noticed. I think got pros and cons to this as well. So obviously there's some pros to living here. People that generally have a more family-oriented attitude here because they have to muddle through and get on with things. But in England, everything's a bit like, at least from where I'm from in the northeast, everyone just sort of shuts everyone out. Just, you know, doesn't want to share the feelings and things. And they only normally get together for like Christmas, birthdays, things like that. But in Argentina, it's like every Sunday you normally get together with your whole family if you can. You'll have a big barbecue and all that stuff. Which is and the meat here is obviously a lot nicer. So you know, if I do get the opportunity to ever go back to England, that's one thing I will miss. I'll miss my Sunday barbecues, or as they call it, asados. But I mean, living abroad is like it's even I'm not working, and it's going to be very difficult to find work. It's just so hard. I'm doing the odd jobs now. I'm actually doing. When I get the time, I'm speaking English to the Argentinian students who want to learn English, and it's very helpful for them to speak to someone from England. Not many of them have ever spoke to a guy who's actually lived in England, like a native Englishman. And I went to a university not long ago, did a talk in front of a class. Got a bit of money for it as well, so you know, it was fun. I enjoyed it. The time went by. It was just after the initial like, oh my god, I'm standing in front of a group of people. I've never done this before. How do I speak to a group in front of people? Like, public speaking's one of the biggest fears of a lot of people, speaking publicly, and I can understand why. But once you get in the flow of things, you know what you're talking about. It's not so difficult. The other thing I used to think about when I was a kid was, I don't want to get up in front of people and speak because I don't know what I'm talking about. Especially if it's like you're doing it for like a lesson at school. You've got to get up and present something, and you're not passionate about what you're speaking about. You don't know what you're speaking about. You just get up there and you're like, what the f-? You start shivering. You start going, oh fuck me, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. But when you think about it, people don't really care. That's what you're trying to get in your head. The ones who don't pay attention to you, just you have to pretend they're not there. And the ones who are actually interested in what you have to say, you will see them like lean in and things. And when I was doing my speak the other week, people who were interested were leaning in and smiling and laughing and partaking, getting involved. Those are the ones you should center on when you're talking to people. But if you just basically don't talk to the ones, I mean, I can talk to them, but don't focus on them. You want to speak to the ones who are visibly, you know, entertained and want to participate, which I think is a very good thing. So I've got to enter the death now. Let's just cast it. I've got my ally on a move here. She's going to do something. Everyone's just stopped suddenly. Interesting. Let's bring my preachers down here to patrol. And these ones come out here and just fill them huts up, and we'll dismantle these again. I'm expecting to get sort of like attacked by balloons, but we don't know how it's going to take out. I've been looking at some of the other campaigns that are available to play after this, and there's not a, there is quite a few, but a lot of them are just silly. At least Tikal's Journey has some progression. It's got the odd few levels which are a bit stupid, and obviously it caters to the more casual player, which is a good thing. I think it's good that if you're new to the game, I'd definitely recommend playing this campaign. But some of them are just stupidly, purposely difficult. There's no idea of progression behind them. You just have different spells each level. I prefer the idea of you go from level start easier and they progressively get harder and harder and harder. That's how I think it should be. That's what sort of entices most people. Like that's why games nowadays are very popular. The RPG type game where even when I used to play things like Call of Duty back in the day, there was no like. The only progression was like leveling up and getting a few more guns, but now it's like, as far as I'm aware, I haven't played it in God knows how many years, but as far as I'm aware, they have like RPG elements in where you unlock things, you level up, you can spend them points on other things rather than just unlocking guns and things. So, and that's the same with open world games nowadays as well. Everything's got RPG elements in it. That's what the majority of people seem to like. Which I have to admit, it's quite fun. It's nice to know that you're actually achieving something while you're playing. That's why trophies and things and achievements on games are very popular. It would be good if Populous had some maybe like achievements and things. Like when the new game gets released, the beta, maybe someone can come up with some achievements that can unlock in game, and then I don't know, they might give you something. I'm not sure what. That's something to think about, guys, when the new version's released, because obviously everyone thinks about the new version, how it's going to affect the multiplayer experience, which of course, but it's going to affect the single player experience as well, which you must not forget. A lot more people play the single player Populous than they have played they've played the actual multiplayer. It's just the multiplayer is the thing that keeps the game alive. Not many people play the game for the single player, you know, like a long time. Once they've played the single player, they probably just quit. If they're not interested in the multiplayer, they won't play the multiplayer. It's as simple as that. But you can't blame them. Some people don't like playing multiplayer. Some people find the multiplayer quite difficult. But there's a few things you should obviously know to enhance your multiplayer effect. You can't treat it like a single player game. You've got to change your resolution, you've got to get used to the spells, you've got to get used to the fast pace of the game, because in single player you can just sort of take your time, train men, attacking like a big group, do what I'm doing here and just wait. Multiplayer's fast paced, very fast paced. Okay, let's see, we've got some... Oh, volcano now from oh, yellow, baby. My ally is actually doing something. I love it, guys, I bloody love it. They're obviously going to lose all their own men, though. Well, Red Tribe look a bit fucked, so these men here can go along here and help out. My shaman can go along here and kill their shaman. Let's keep training some more men. Let's try and swamp her. Oh, look at this pathfinding, guys. Get over here, come on. Let's try not to waste the swamp, actually. We might be able to just blast her. Where's she going? She's getting attacked by the Pathfinder. She's got to go all the way around the volcano. Come on. I'm going to get you, you bitch. Oh, she's going for... While she's there, attack green a bit. Whoa, we got her, guys. We got her. Where does Green Shaman go? Green Shaman is in this tower here, so... Is there anyone in this tower? There is. Okay. Let's not go there quite so soon, then. Let's send my preachers over here. If we could magical shield them, that would be great. These guys can just take out the Red Tribe. Jesus Christ! So if it wasn't aware to you previously, I think it was Mammut who told me a long time ago that the range of lightning for the AI is the convert range, and that was proof. That lightning from this tower hit me over here. There is nowhere in hell that would hit at normal lightning range. In fact, I want to prove that by building my own tower there. Maybe I'll try that. Got my preachers over there doing work. Just creating some more men. We bring them over here. Obviously, the green tribe's quite big now. They've expanded a bit. Meanwhile, they've already had the base around, like, sort of surrounding their reincarnation site, so that's fine. We should be able to take them on quite easy. Our ally is quite helpful this game, you know, actually doing something for once. My shaman taking the scenic route because the pathfinding sucks. Let's fill these huts up. Once you get the big huts filled up, you should move the men out and put them into the small huts so they get upgraded. Okay, shaman, can you kill them? Let's try and cast this. Another angel there. Angel there, spam, guys. That's what we're going for here. There goes the red tribe, guys. Now it's just a matter of time before we take out the green tribe. My shaman's heading over there. The green shaman's being killed. Let's see if I can get a tower here. I can't build it right next to it because, well, in fact, if I take it completely down, I'll be able to. So let's bring 5 men over here ready. Let's bring some preachers outside there and send some warriors in there to take that out. I was meant to charge a fucking tornado on an earthquake. Rookie mistake. Clicking the wrong spell, guys. Rookie mistake. Shaman's coming here. Let's not get killed by the shaman. Here in the water. Oh, she's in. Now she's going to give me some sweet, sweet mana. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this tower out. And we should be able to build next to it now. And we're going to see what the range of the lightning is. You know, maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong. It looked very big though, guys. The range looked pretty tremendous. The preacher's doing work here. Shaman's going back. You're gonna go in the water again. Oh, she's in the water. Let's get this tower built so I can prove myself wrong. Bring some more warriors up here. Ah, the green tribe are fucked. Might even get to test my theory. Come on, guys, there's wood right here. That guy's dead now. Good. No! Crazy bitch. Let's get in this tower and see what the range is. It is quite far, actually. Maybe I was wrong, but it looked fucking huge. We will find out. Maybe you guys can tell me if I'm right or not. Let's kill this dude. Some preaching going on. Okay, there we go, guys. That's the end of level 23. That wasn't too long, was it, guys? Thanks for liking, subscribing, and commenting. I'll see you guys later. Take care.